You know what day it is. Happy Wednesday to you all. I hope some of you did get a chance to jump on, get the notification, jump on. But if not, that's okay. I had to squeeze in our collective reading today. I've had a lot of changes happening over the last week or so. And even I'm feeling a little bit, where are we at? Where are we at? 'Cause I haven't tapped into the collective in what feels like forever. So I hope you're, from the feedback I've been receiving, everyone's really feeling this Mercury retrograde wrath. So if that's you, please take it easy on yourself. Obviously, get into the amount of support and get the right support that you need to help you move forward. Hopefully, some people will jump on, but if not, I'm just going to start off with a bit of housework. Um, my website is now closed for bookings because I'm actually going away. I'm actually heading to the US next Thursday. So I'll be gone for a couple of weeks and yeah, maybe a couple of weeks after that. Who knows? But I have a really, really good special for anybody that wants to book in for a reading with me in between now and next Thursday. I will be taking these bookings manually, so you won't find them on my website. So please, if you do want to book with me, message me through my website or DM me on a social media if you like. But I'm offering all readings for $100 between now and next Thursday. Well, next Wednesday technically, because I'm leaving first thing on Thursday morning. So yeah, $100 readings. And it doesn't matter whether you want a Zoom reading, a phone reading, a FaceTime reading. It doesn't matter what kind of reading that you want. The price for that is going to be $100 straight into my business account, and your readings will go from 40 minutes to 1 hour. So if you want to take advantage, obviously, misspsychicd.com.au, hit me up through my website or drop me a message on Facebook or in Instagram, and I will look after you from there. Also, I'm ditching Facebook as well. So if you do want to still, 222, um, please say hello if you're there. I can see people watching, but no one's commented yet, just so I can see that I'm not missing out on anything. Um, what else was I going to say? Yeah, so from now on, hey Sharon, thank you. I can see he's there. No one's saying anything. He's like, boo. There might be a bit of a delay. But yeah, so what else was I going to say? Yeah, so from now on, all my content. Uh, hey Spikey. Oh, thanks, Gray. I hope you do. Jump on it. Jump on it. Um, what was I going to say? Now you throw me off. Um, so yeah, I'll only be doing posts on Patreon from now on. Patreon, Instagram, and YouTube. So I'll keep repeating that for another week or so, but I was hoping everyone will just jump on board no matter which one they prefer to go to. So all my free content. So I'm going to be doing like a tier system now. All the free content will be on YouTube, in Patreon, and on Instagram. Instagram, you're going to see more behind the scenes stuff. Patreon is obviously the subscriber this where you actually subscribe and invest in yourself, and I help support you inside the Patreon. That's my little personal development playground. If you haven't seen it, happily said. Um, and yeah, so make sure that you do. All my links are down below. Jump over to Patreon because even if you don't subscribe or whatever, you'll still see free content over there. Instagram, that's my real life. Me joking around, clowning around, sharing my adventures to the US next week and stuff like that. And obviously here on YouTube. So yeah, yeah. So all readings between now and next Thursday are $100 no matter which reading you get. So even if you get on the Zoom one, get a Zoom reading because I actually record it and send you the copy. So yeah, get on the Zoom one. But if not, phone, FaceTime, that's all cool too. It doesn't matter where you are in the world either. I'll accommodate you. Payment for that goes straight into my business bank account, so I have to give you those details. And yeah, get amongst it. I think that's all I needed to say. Yes. Thank you for everyone saying beautiful. She's beautiful. I'll do anything you ask. I already have a partner that will do anything I ask. Oh, shoot. And it's Murphy's Law this morning because as soon as I set up to do the live, the mower man next door was going. So, all right. So, who else have I missed? Yes. Yeah, Wendy. So, I have a free 7 day. I'm going to start the post off today. So I was kicking the post off with self script because of this Eclipse doorway that's now open for everybody. Um, so I'm going to kick off Patreon, but you get a 7 day free trial. 7 day free trial, but it's up to you guys to monitor when that trial's up and stuff because I have absolutely no control. I basically pay them to take care of the behind the scenes stuff for me. So if you have any issues after that, um that's on Patreon, not for me, on me. All right, so I'm gonna tune out of you guys. I'm gonna put the reading time into Spirit Wanna Speak. All right. So for those who are new here, I don't know whether who's new and whatever. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tune into spirit now. I'm going to ask them to use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection to offer my beautiful community members, everyone watching, everyone who's going to watch the replay, something they feel we need to know to help us move forward. If you want to know what's coming up for you or what you need, a lot of people are coming to me at the moment just wanting to know where to start in their own circumstances. So if that's you, book in for that $100 session with me, and I will get you started before I go away. So we've got the card that jumped out where it's time to release negativity and your hard work is paying off. This is why I haven't been inspired to do a collective reading in ages because the message just seems to be the same. You need to know that whatever energy that you're putting into anything, it's going to pay off for you. They just said to me that a lot of people have gone through their spiritual ascension, but they're not following their intuition. They're not following their gut instinct. They're not feeling that internal nudge. So whether people aren't following that nudge out of fear, out of worry, maybe it's a bit uncomfortable. You know, when you're going to do something new and different, and then it's a little bit uncomfortable. Everybody's reasons are various, but they're saying you need to work your way through that right now. Do it. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I love how the cards just confirm what I get. It's time to release negativity. And what do you need to release? I'm going to put it out there. If you're really, really struggling right now, that's because you are not releasing something. So some of you may receive an apology or or need to give an apology of some sort as well. This could be lifestyle habits. You know, if nothing changes in your life. So could be that. But I do. Just say this is negativity. And the energy I'm getting from that is people are holding on to this. And it doesn't always have to be like whinging, bitching, gossiping, like that type of negativity. It's just anything in your life that's not for your highest good. It could be a thought, continuous thought you keep having. It can be a behavior that you have. It can be the way that you go about something. It can be addiction. It can be gossip and how you talk to people, what you're listening to, who you're focusing on. If it's anything that's not for your highest good, then it's not going to help you move forward. But I did say some of you have to be bold, make the first move. Some of you have to step out inside your comfort zones. You have been called to do it. I just got told getting called in for exercise as well. So some of you may be called to take care of your physical self. I know that's come out in the last couple of videos and collective readings. There's something about moving your body, moving your energy, exercise. If you've got intuitive gifts and stuff as well, it's time to start using them because it is like a muscle. You have to use it, otherwise you lose it. Um, I might go these. So continue to keep working. For those who will join my Patreon and stuff like that, if releasing is something that you would like me to touch on more specifically, because I'm just in that over there looking after you guys, what you feel I'll give you what spirit feels you need to know, but also you get the opportunity to ask me things that you want to know. If learning how to release and replace is something that you want to learn about, by all means jump over and I can help you from there. But I've got a feeling that that from this moment forth, the main message is that you guys have to get moving. You have to get moving, and that's what this eclipse doorway is about. A lot of people have learnt their karmic lessons leading up until this point. It's time to be more soul led. So it's time to go with what logically just comes to you next. It's time to go where your soul is calling for you to go, without question, without judgment, without wondering, without hesitation. They just said without hesitation. So I'm going to get in the tarot now because I've got a feeling a lot of you have an opportunity or an option coming in for you, and you're going to have to think quick because I'm hearing think quick, Teddy. um, I think you're going to have to think quick. You're going to have to think on your feet. So it's going to be really important that you get aligned. My throat chakra really wants to close up. So I think a lot of you may be having trouble speaking your truth. There's, I'm repeating myself again. There is emotional and or financial freedom that's coming in for you. This can come in the form of a work offer. This can, because they said it's kind of like where you're focusing. If you're focusing on people around you, whether it's in your workplace, in your family life, in your friendship circles, whatever, and they're all gossiping and stuff, then so be it. You become a product of that. But Spirit wants you to turn the other cheek because you've actually got people in higher, better places that are talking about you more positively. So if you're in your workplace and you're whinging about Mary and Bob from bloody resources or something. I don't know. You're having a bit of you're focused on all the whinging components of the employment sector, then so it is. But I'm telling you now that some of you have an offer coming in. I've got a feeling this has got to do with work more so than anything. And if you are self-employed and you have a service or a product or something of that nature that you offer, you're going to start getting some deals. You're going to get some clients. You're going to yeah, whatever this is gonna take off for you. Just making sure they're not reading from me because they're sitting there, "Hey, JM." Um, I feel like a lot of you are moving on. I've got to keep this as a collective. Look, some of you may be going overseas, and as you can see, I'm just about to pack. I'm going, finally. But I just said, "Give me something for that," and they said, "Moving on." A lot of you are moving on. I'm seeing a lot of people that could be moving into state. They could be moving house. They could be yeah, going overseas, moving overseas. It's something about moving on, and you're being encouraged to move on. You even got told, "Be bold, make the first move." Because I feel like the for the collective, what I feel like is a lot of your soul know that your life will be better. It'll be richer. It'll be more emotionally fulfilling if you were over here, or if you were with this person, or you were over this, or whatever. But there's something that you need to release. It's like a wall or a blockage here that's stopping you from going over there. Does that make sense? Hi, Sharon and Deborah. Good to see ya. That's the vision that they're giving me. And obviously, I can't help all of you one on one unless I get a bit of time at the end as to what that resistance is. They just told me wall to wellness. So I just got to write something down. Wall to wellness. A lot of you have a wall up to your own wellness. But there's some type of emotional fulfillment that's coming in. I'm predominantly getting it financial or money or career opportunities here. Once again, they're asking you to pivot your focus away from all the gossip and drama and issues and stuff and see yourself succeeding, they said. See yourself succeeding because there are hierarchy, there are people or there are people out there that have what you want and want you. So what you want you too. They're talking positively about you, but if you're focused on, what Peggy and Mary are doing it after the weekend and their life and their dramas and all that sort of stuff, you're going to miss this opportunity. That's what could be creating this wall for yourself. Yeah, get out of it. Oh my God, the chills are on my arm. Okay, some of you are going to be offered something juicy. You're going to be offered something juicy, whether it's from a boss, whatever this is a masculine energy. It's definitely a masculine energy. I got to be careful when I'm reading energy because masculine, we all have masculine and feminine energies. But I see this being a man. I'm seeing this being a man offering you guys something, an opportunity. So, like I said right at the beginning, my throat chakra wanted to close up. It's really, really important that everybody, especially at this eclipse doorway, get their story straight. And the quickest way I can help you do that at the moment is honor yourself enough to take 10 minutes out of your day, half an hour would be nice, or whatever, and project your focus into the future. Um, what does it look like for you? So, it may look like holidays to this place, that place, that place. It may look like the purchase of your new home. It may be moving interstate, or it might be a new car, or whatever it is for you. Project your focus into the future. Grab yourself a desire or want or goal, and then start acting and behaving and moving on that. Hey, hey, Nadia, how are you, darling? Because you tell your story, there's a significant masculine energy here that's going to pick up on your story and they're going to offer you something, offer you an opportunity. And you're going to come back, and if you've listened to this or watched the replay, you'll come back and listen to this and go, holy shit, holy shit. I'm pretty sure that's what Dan was saying. Yep, moving forward. Cut out the crap. I can't show the cards because I'm even pulling out my dark ones today. Um, you need to cut out what's no longer serving you. You need to cut out all types of negativity. Just something really huge with interstate, or like further away from where you are, interstate or overseas, interstate or overseas. There's something significant with that. Let me get some of these. But please know all your work ventures are going to be taking off. Many of you that are watching right now, are any of you going through a bit of a career shift? Like, you might not know what you want to do as a career. You might not, or if you have a small business or something, because there's money to be made from small business. Yes, that's probably why they're giving me mostly this. Just remember that everything in life is energy anyway. So it doesn't matter whether we're focusing on money and career, whether it's relationships or whatever. Everything is going to be about the way that you feel, the way that you think, and the way that you feel, and what you put out there, and what you give airtime to. So what you focus on. I need to let you know, and if you, even this is just a little nugget for you to hold on to with like this. You need to know that there is a massive shift coming in, and it's got to do with your career sector. You have to create it for yourself, though. You are creator of your own reality, no matter what psychic or what anyone says. So I'll get some more on that anyway. But please know there is a shift coming in, because that's all they feel like. That's all I feel like they want you to know. Oh, yes. Yep. I just got told ask. Ask. You don't know until you ask. You don't know until you ask. I just got told dropping the third wheel. So if you're in circumstances at the moment and there's a third wheel, or there's interference, third party interference, third something, 333. Spirit want you to know that this third person's being this third, I say person, but I'm seeing it more in the work front. The shit they're giving me this morning is so much different. They just told me that the third wheel is going to be dropped. The third wheel is going to be dropped, whatever that is. It could be meddling mother-in-law. It could be, you can't get to your boss in time because Mary Jane's always in there taking up their time or something. But there's something about any type of interference is going to be eliminated right now. So this opportunity can come in, and that's what the wall was. We went a long way around it. That's what the wall is. See, maybe you're looking at something or focused on something as um oh, what's the word? As your reason for you not to get what you want. So check that out. If you're into energy work, check that out. Go within yourself and say, what am I using as my excuse not to move forward? Because you're gonna. We got the page of cups and the page of swords here. So this is the moment that you stand up for yourself and stand in your power and use that sword to cut out people, places, things, thoughts, behaviors that are no longer aligned with your highest good. And the more that you tap into the emotion of what it is that you want, the way that you do that is you say it feels. It feels frisky, it feels fun, it feels playful, it feels joyful, it feels blissful, it feels abundant, it feels exciting. Two page cards. Night energy to me is when it's on its way. Page is it's right on your doorstep. It's right on your doorstep. You have somebody that wants to come in and offer you something here. You know what I'm concerned about? Because your hard work's paying off here. I got a feeling when this offer or opportunity comes around, some of you may not take it. Some of you might go, "Oh well, no. I asked for a yellow car, not a red car." Your intuition. My brother had to make a. This is my brother's card today. He had to make an appearance today. Um, Follow your intuition. It's pulling out for you right now. A lot of you may be receiving like ringing in your ears or sore throats. They're putting me to my throat because the sore throat will be an indicator that you're not speaking. Your throat chakra needs a bit of a activation or a bit of a tune up. Headache, maybe sore necks. I woke up sore neck this morning. Any more on this anyway? Yep. Let the cycle go. We got the death card. Let the cycle go. Let the old patterns go. Release them and replace them with something better. Take the time out with the hermit here. Take the time out if you need to do that. Spirit are lighting. Honestly, from a spiritual perspective, spirit. Oh, morning, kitty, kitty. Spirit is lighting your path right now. They're sending you nuggets. It's just a lot of you are looking down, not looking up. A lot of you are focused on what everyone else is doing and not what you're doing. A lot of you are focused on the absence of whatever it is that you're calling in for yourself, not in a it's on its way type of energy. Some of you are feeling really lonely and isolated and kind of depressed. I'm not going to lie. There are some energies that I'm picking up on out there that feel like they've got a wall. I'm writing this down because this is the shit that I'll do into Patreon. Um, they got a wall of resistance. So I should change the title of this. If you want the wall to wellness, you have to break down the wall of resistance. So your job right now, guys, in the collective energies, is to be bold, make the first move, identify what you're resisting, and start doing that. Follow your intuition mostly because some of you, everybody has this opportunity to get something in their career space, a job, and financial abundance. I bought my love cards out. I haven't bought them out in ages, but I even bought the my love cards out in case you're looking for a relationship. Oh, I give up. I surrender. I surrender. Look, there's a lot of there's a lot of fulfillment that's coming in for you guys. It's going to come in really hard and fast. I would go probably the first week or two of April. That's how close this shift is for a lot of you. But if you don't release something and replace it with something better and make the first move, you may start a whole new cycle of the same. And that's not that they don't want you to do that. Follow your intuition. If not, you'll stay in this energy here, stuck, stagnant, blaming the world for your problems. Um, and if you're in that energy, you can't attract this emotional fulfillment or this financial fulfillment or just living a happy bloody life. I'm gonna get into love if you're looking for love right now. So overall, guys, a long way around it is you do have something significant coming in for you um, in the first week, especially of April. Can come from abroad. It could help you travel. You may get the signing of a house lease and and move. There's something significant like that. There's something about moving. I just don't feel like it's a car or anything like that unless you're calling that in. Online, I feel like this is movement, moving. Oh, we got the divine feminine taking care of the feminine self. Fruit of your fruit of the harvest, harvesting your fruit. We're coming into a time we're going to be starting to harvest fruit. That's why they're encouraging everyone to release the resistance and go with the flow. There's good shit coming in. And so going to be all circumstantial on what you guys are calling in for yourself. Look, life purpose. It goes back to the career. A lot of you, this is probably why I'm stuck in the collective energies at the moment, because a lot of you are reevaluating your whole life. And you have so many holistic aspects to self. You've got your mental health, you've got your emotional health, you've got spiritual health, you've got physical health, you've got so much. There's so many components, but I've got a feeling that you're just reevaluating things right now. I feel like I need to work on my belief system. Part of the resistance is a lot of you don't believe in it. A lot of you don't believe. I mean, you hear a psychic or reader or someone say it and you go, oh, wouldn't that be nice and that? But you don't believe it. If you don't believe it, you won't receive it. Or you do receive it, and then it's kind of like, well, I didn't want to go to Brisbane. I wanted to go to Adelaide. Yeah. Hey, Cara, so good to see ya. Manifestation and abundance. If I was in your physical shoes from this moment forth, because posts kick off later on today, you've got a seven day free trial in my Patreon. Even after that, it's only $9. I think I did it 9.95 a month and a $15 a month tier. Head over there. I will help you when it comes to the law of attraction side of things. There's a balancing out of the masculine feminine energies here. It's coming in, and these are the love cards. So take this as love. But I just want to speak to the collective as a whole with the compatibility card here is what you want in life wants you too. It wants you too. And it's coming in for you, especially from April onwards. This is that eclipse doorway. You've learnt your lessons over the last 12 to 18 months. You know who you are by now. You know what you want by now. I mean, very clearly, when I speak to people, very clearly, will they say, well, I don't want that. And I don't want this. And I don't want this. And I want to lose this much kilo. And I want this. And I want. They're very clear about what they want. But then they instantly turn around and focus on all those things which are in their current reality or in their past of what they don't want. And then they try to blame, oh, that person did it back to me in 1985. So, you know, that's the reason why. I mean, they keep picking up their precious energy, taking it out of deliberate creator mode and putting it back into the shit. So we don't want to start doing that. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you for joining. And like I say, guys, all my free content, you don't even have to subscribe or follow or share or whatever, but all my free content is going to be on Patreon. It's going to be on here in the community section here with videos, and it's going to be on Instagram. I'm leaving everything else behind. They're going to be my three main focus. So even if you don't use them all, you can still receive the content. Just pick a platform that you like the most. So and if everybody could hit the thumbs up button, just hit the thumbs up or give it a bit of a share or do something, because that helps keep me in the algorithms. I think I just went into a bit of a shadow ban over on the other ones, and yeah, doesn't matter. But that's just an energy exchange. That's That's all that's needed. So please know that you are balancing out the scales here. This is I'm going to do the psychic side of it. There is balance coming in. If you're a feminine energy, you're going to line up with the masculine energy, and it's going to create like a yin and yang effect. This can be boss and worker. This can be partnership, actually in connection. This can be in friendship circles or whatever. It's the balance of coming in. You need to know that you will find your life purpose, but at the end of the day, your life purpose is joy. It's about living your life in a way that brings you blessings, that makes you feel joyful, that gets you excited. That's your life purpose, you know? Hey, Johnny, so good to see ya. What you want, what you too. There's compatibility coming in. It's like, see the gap here though? Don't you guys have got to let down this wall of resistance that you got going on. And that'll be my first post. I'll do a self script, and based off this reading today, I'll channel into this message. The wall to wellness requires you to remove the wall of resistance. And I'll touch more on that. But what you want, what you to, and you're balancing it out with the manifestation and abundance. Some of you have abundance. Some people just want an extra $100 a week and they feel abundant with that. So it is. Some people want the millions. So it is. It doesn't matter. Some people find more joy in getting a hug. You got a hug coming, whatever it is, you know, it's coming in for you. All right. Get some fairies. I want to break free. Please know. I want you to know. I know we've all gone through a shitstorm. Trust me, if I was going to go to jail for murder, it would have been last week, probably. This retrograde and solar eclipse and all that has kicked some people's asses. But how about we stop telling that story? Let's stop telling that story and just say, what has this shown me? What is this showing me? Where am I going to write it down? Write down. It's shown you, it's provided you with some type of lesson. Oh, thank you so much, Wendy. I'll answer your question in a sec, darling. But you need to know it says try different ventures and experiences as the way to grow and learn. Get out of your comfort zone. Make the first move. Invest in yourself. Get out of your comfort zone. There's no growth and expansion in there, you know, at all. If you go out and explore your options, there is definitely. If some of you haven't received something before mid-April, I'll be really surprised, especially the people watching this. I'll be really, really, really surprised. Keep an eye out for synchronistic events. A lot of synchronistic events at the moment. And I mean, you can go by the numbers and feathers and all that sort of stuff, but I'm talking about more sort of out of this world synchronistic events. I notice when I start reading for people that all have the same name, um, like yesterday, I saw pop, POP on number plate twice, once in the morning, once at night. So I knew my pop was around me. You'll start getting messages. My partner and I were driving down the street the other day, and swear to God, we got a message. It felt like we got a sentence and a message on number plates all the way to where we were going and back. So it was unreal. So that, signs and synchronicities can come in all different type of ways. Yeah, look, spiritual awakening. So this is from the Divine Masters. A lot of you are going through your spiritual awakening. So get amongst communities that are helping coach or mentor you through that. I'm just self-taught spirit led, so I don't consider myself the greatest teacher. I can only share what worked for me when I did it myself. But get amongst it. Interconnectedness, understanding the inner working. So a lot of you, I was going to say study before, but I didn't feel strong enough to say it. But some of you may invest may pay to invest in some sort of study. We got Lady Portia, overcoming limitations. See, get moving, get out of your comfort zone. Karmic release, let go of the need to be right. So we could probably expand on those things that you need to release. Maybe you need to release the need to be right. Swallow your pride, get rid of the ego a little bit. Could be that too. But either which way, you're on your way. And then we've got trust the divine director, trust the process. Just remember, guys, If you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything. So make sure that you stand by your own faith and your own conviction, no matter what that is, as long as it, is for your highest good and it doesn't hurt others, obviously. But create space for divine order to unfold. A lot of people that I have been speaking to, not many because I've been busy, but a lot of people are reorganizing their homes and stuff like that, doing cleansing out your car, your office space, all that sort of stuff. Oh, thank you. So, last but not least, I'm going to pull a message from the dragons, and this one, beginning. I don't know whether you can see that. The literary card that jumped out of the dragons was beginning. You're about to start a whole new beginning. Is it more of the unwanted, or is it more of the wanted? I watched a great video yesterday from Therapy in a Nutshell about joy. Fully recommend for anyone not feeling it. Love that, kitty. Thank you. And I'll get to you in a sec, Wendy. I'll just read the message from the dragon for beginning, and then I'll help some of you out. But I haven't mentioned I'm going to the USA next Thursday. So if anyone that happens to stumble across this or whatever, if you're um got we're going to LA, then we're going to oh shit, I can't think I'm reading mind. Going to LA, then we're going to San Diego, and then we're going out to oh, all right, I can't think I'm reading mind. Joshua Tree, I think. Oh, Vegas. Sorry, Vegas. And then we're going down to Sedona. So if you're anywhere in between and you want to have a reading or you want to catch up or whatever, feel free. Because I'll be there. All right. So the message from your dragon is human. Your very nature has you clinging to the familiar like moss to the stone. What did I say? What I say? Change is the crucible of a growth, and some things must end to make way for new and better. Hang on. I'm going to start again. Shit. Human, your very nature has you clinging to the familiar like moss to stone. Change is the crucible of growth, and some things must end to make way for new and better beginnings. The beginnings may place you on a path that will test the very essence of your being. Such is life, but you are stronger and more resilient than you believe. You have so much potential and power if only you would cease your fretting and unshackle yourself from fear's grip. The unknown future is exactly that. It's unknown. The change that comes is rarely as dire and dark as you imagined. So, why do you inflict so much suffering upon yourself in the present? Yes, human, change comes with a price for good or ill, but it doesn't always have to be paid in blood and misery. Let go and allow life to unfold. Everything happens as it is meant to. Remember that in the chaos lie the seeds of transformation, waiting to sprout. Don't allow your unwillingness to let things end prevent something new and beautiful from growing in the decay. I'm leaving that there. That one card has summed up the entire reading. You're gonna let it go? You're gonna surrender? You're gonna surrender, release it, but in turn replace it with something better? Or you're gonna have more of the same. So anyway, Wendy, do you have a question, honey? So thank you so much. Oh, that's beautiful, Cat. Oh, you're gonna be basking that newness. Kitty kitty. LA, San Diego, Joshua Tree. Haven't had a drink all night, Dunstable. Um, Vegas, Grand Canyon, and Sedona with Nadia. So if you're anywhere in between, close, near or far, get amongst it, and we'll meet up or go give you a reading or something. Very exciting. Absolutely. Surrender the need to control too. Everyone, surrender the need to control it because we don't chase things in life. We have to attract them through our vibration. So release the need to control it because if there's one lesson that I've learnt heavily over the last 6 to 12 months is that everybody else out there is going to do whatever the fudge they want to do anyway. So why don't you do that as well? Why don't you do that as well? Oh, I love that kitty kitty. Mika, do you see that coming in the next few weeks? Weeks. Well, given a collective reading, there is a very strong possibility of that, but we'll tap into your energy, Wendy. Thank you so much for the super chat, Dale. Just for the people who may not have seen it before, super chats are open if people like to give a bit of an energy exchange, and you get my first priority, the same as on my Patreon. If you're in the paid subscription service, um, you guys get my first priority over anything else. Bloody relationship keeps coming out for you, Wendy. All right, Spirit. Can you tap me out and get me out of the collective? Let's go into Wendy's energy. I know you're gonna get lucky. At least you're gonna get lucky this year. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I just honestly, I work better when I'm like closer connected or whatever. And I really think the Patreon's gonna help me do that. So make sure if you do join, like Sharon and Kitty, make sure interact with me. A lot of the last times I've tried to do something like that, people just wouldn't interact. I could not work it out for the life of me. Why people wouldn't interact. Let's say good. Honestly, it's going to be so good. There's so many things. It's just we're going to live a more spirit led life over there. You are moving. You've manifested it, and it's going to bring you in emotional fulfillment. And you're going to meet your partner after you move, Wendy. This can happen. Look, I'm going to have to go. The possibility, Wendy, is within the next 6 weeks. I would love for you to tap into yourself right now, and really, and be honest with yourself. You don't have to say it out loud or anything, or to anyone, but tap into your energy and ask yourself if you are resisting this move. Maybe because I just got told it feels too big for you, like the move or whatever organization's required or something within your core. There's an energy of this is too big for me right now, or it may have been too big for you. Trust me, we just went through a massive shift in this house too, and it was huge. That's why I haven't been online all that much. I haven't had time to pick my nose. But there is a move. The potential of it is it within the next 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. I probably wouldn't go a couple of weeks based on your energy, but hey, if that shifts for you and you go, I'm moving, baby, I'm moving, I'm getting out of here, I'm going places, I'm excited. It can happen. Same cards keep coming out. And you know it too. Once you move, your work's going to improve and you're going to come into a relationship. But there's something, and I'll just quickly, there's something here that is, there's some type of resistance here as to why you're not moving forward with it, darling. So, of course, the relationship does someone want, yep, what do you want you to. I love that kitty, kitty. Thank you. I don't want to jinx my last reading, but where's this turnaround that's supposed to let me build my own empire? I don't know what it is. It's not something, it's something that you need to create, Cat. It's not something that just, I mean, change is always knocking on your door, but it just, change just comes to move you from one place to another. Um, I find this a lot, and I'll just address it now. Is that just, it doesn't matter whether it's me as a psychic reader or anybody else. We can say, you're gonna have a new job come in, but if you're over in your end going, well, Dan said that, so I'm just gonna kick back and I just won't do anything for now, or I'll just wait, or you put yourself into a state of resistance, which is focusing on the absence of it or anything like that. It doesn't matter what we say or do, you know, at all. So I will give, let's get in a cat just for a sec. I'll give you some relief. I'll give you some relief. But you can't jinx anything. You got to create it, and you got to line up your thoughts with it, and then your thoughts create your chronic thoughts create your belief system. So that's it, as so it is, and then your feelings have to be in alignment with that too. So you can't say I want $1 million and then feel broke. It won't work. Look, there's karmic justice coming in for you, Kat. You are closing out a cycle. I think you just need some coaching or some mentoring yourself. And like I say, even if you can't afford to do anything or whatever, there are so many online resources that are for free that you can jump on. There is a beautiful partnership that is coming in for you. You've got to get out of your own internal battle and follow your passion. Here they come. It's still coming in for you. Yes, relief is coming in for you, Lisette. Relief is coming in for you, but once again, it's going to come down to mindset and feeling on it, because there's still a program belief that you've got to go out and actively work hard for your money. It takes a bit of time, it takes a bit of practice, but it's about money flows to me easily and effortlessly from multiple sources. I love the way that various financial gains can land on my doorstep. You do have a new contract coming in within the next 3 months that's going to shift the trajectory of your life, and it will get a lot more easier and simpler, because they're saying the grass is greener on the other side for you. But you've got to start lining up your thoughts with your emotions. They're not matching at the moment. It's like the example I just gave. It's like you're logically, I want more money and I want to pay bills and all that, or whatever. And then emotionally, it's trying to give me, they're telling me it's more emotional discord, emotionally discontent. The power of self-scripting, affirmations, internal dialogue, really valuable right now for everybody, for everybody. So I can sit here and go, oh, the grass is going to be greener on the other side for you. If you don't believe that, if you don't even think that's a possibility, and then you tap in your mind and go, well, what does that look like? How's that going to be? That's what we're talking about. That's what needs to be addressed, and that's what needs to be shifted. Yeah, I'm not picking on you. And look, the hermit's come out again. Like this hermit, the hermit is asking you to take a step back, go into quiet time, quiet reflection, meditation. You have a victory coming in, Lisette. You have a victory coming in. I think you're going to be recognized or validated by someone in some type of way, and that's going to be the catalyst for the shift that's coming in for you. But once again, you've got to take care of your emotional self. I'm not sure whether you have trouble regulating your emotions or something of that nature. I can't go into it, it's too deep, obviously, but just if you can find ways to regulate your own emotion, the way that I do that, and I have to go back to it all the time because I do have psychological things that come up from time to time. Go back to the holistic psychologist, um, and read and watch all her literature because it's just something about you regulating your emotions. Just as soon as you sort of get tapped into that and you work on that, then life will get better for you. And that bloody emperor keeps coming out for individuals and in the collective. So this is boss daddy. This is boss daddy type energy. This is like, I want you, oh baby, you're mine. I'm not letting you ever go in relationship sense. This is, you got the skills, you got the abilities, you got the gifts. I need to have you on my team. I need to have you over here. It's like when you're in high school and you got to get picked for a sports team. You're going to be picked. You're going to be chosen. Hey, Cynthia, whatever this is you're calling in for yourself. So if your main query that you're projecting out to the universe and asking is in relation to money or career, you have a boss or an ideas generator or a co-creative partner that wants to come in and help support you with that. That's coming in, and obviously, money's a byproduct of all that. And the same in relationship. Same in relationship. Everything's wonderful. Cynthia, where are you at? Where are you at in the US? Because I don't know whether you're aware, but I'm coming to the US next Thursday. Well, my partner and I are coming over with Nadia. So where are you, darling? I can't remember. Shocking like that. I could write this out. And if you can, surround yourself with uplifting people because I know what that's like, that type of energy and what type it's borderline adrenal fatigue is I can feel your energy where it's at. And it's not easy. Illinois. I don't think that's anywhere near where we're going. I don't think. That's it. Also, check out the therapy in a nutshell here on YouTube. I'm gonna write that down. Kitty kitty? Must be really good. What is it? Therapy in a nutshell. All right. I've still got a few more minutes if people want to ask me a question. Therapy in a nutshell. But we're at the tail end of Mercury retrograde, so you will have ups and downs over the course of probably the next week or so. But there are offers and opportunities coming in for you within the next couple of weeks, especially as we this come through this doorway. But it's about being more soul led. I thought spirit, you couldn't have timed this any better because I always say I'm self-taught, spirit-led. If you want to live a spirit-led lifestyle, jump in my program, like jump over here. So we are meant to be more soul-led and spirit-led right now. So worked out well. It's directly in the center of the country by Lake Michigan. Oh, okay, darling. Yeah, we're going all over we're going from LA. I can't remember reading mine. It's shocking. We're going to LA, Vegas, um, Sedona. Okay, Sharon. Changes in my life and within myself. I'm hoping the decisions making us in the right path, health and financially. Spirit, let's just give something to Sharon. What does Sharon need to know? That's the thing, guys. If you come and have a reading with me, Spirit will tell you what you need to know, not necessarily what you want to know. Absolutely. Um, are you single, Sharon? I've got power couple here. I've got a power couple. I just got told the word success in business. So I don't know whether some of you, well, financially, I guess, but um, I want to sing that song. Don't stop me now. Don't stop because I'm having a good time, having a good time. So you single, Sharon? Getting bit by a mosquito under here. Um, I think you got a partner. I think you got a partner. I just can't work out whether this is a business or work, colleague, or connected to work. Look, you got a relationship coming in, so you're right on track. You're right on track. You're, I would say, like in between worlds right now, but you're right on track. I've got a feeling because you've been focusing on yourself and your financial and your life and stuff. That's why you've called in this partner. There's definitely boss daddy, king daddy. I wouldn't be surprised if you manifest someone and from work or you work with them or in something. So definitely right on track. Love the partnets reading. Did I say that? Yeah, definitely go to her Sedona. Follow along at home if you're on Instagram or on YouTube or whatever. I'm gonna obviously vlog it. Jeez, it's only taken me 35 years to get there. So I will be vlogging it, but the people in my Patreon will be getting most of the content. I said I've got to close it off now, everyone, but I just said give me something to for the collective because like attracts like. So if you want something specific, obviously book in. I've got that special running for any type of reading, whether it's a Zoom, a phone, a FaceTime, any type of reading. It's $100 till next Wednesday. Message me. It's not available on my website. Just message me because I've taken my website down for the next month or so. Will I do my own little reshuffles? But I need to let you know that there's an emotional and financial offer that's coming in. People are going to experience more value in their life as a whole, especially if you take care of your emotional self. There is really beautiful co-creative partnerships that are coming in, and this is all part of your karmic justice. So this eclipse doorway right now is opening yourself up to. You need to open yourself up to receive whatever this is because it is basically all part of your karmic reward. So if you constantly keep focus on the lesson, um, the injustice, the absence, the issues, the problem, how it currently is, and all that sort of stuff, you pinch yourself off from what most psychic readers actually see coming in. And sometimes it just takes listening to one thing that a media outlet says, and then everyone comes undone. So, um, if you do want to move forward and live a little bit more of a spirit led life, obviously jump over to Patreon, free posts on here, and Instagram. I'm getting rid of everything else. That's where you can find me. But yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Trace. I didn't see you sneak in there. Oh, don't be jelly. Kitty, kitty, that could be you one day. Could be you. So, everybody that is over on Patreon already, I have put the link down below. It's a 7-day free trial. But those who are on there already, I'm going to tap into this more a little bit later. I'm going to write up a self script, an affirmative self script, an internal dialogue that is compatible with this reading today, just to help us move forward. And then I'd love to tell everybody what is exactly going in there, but I don't live that way. I wake up and I do things as spirit guide me to do it. So that's what you get in the group. But I'm going to focus on this, how we can help release the resistance, whether we're getting into an energy clearing. I don't know. We're spirit led. So anyway, So cats, the likes of cat and that, if you really do want to help yourself, and I'm going to be offering a lot of, you know, free content and stuff over there. You got to start somewhere. Okay. So guys, I love you so much. I'm really going to fly. Yeah. I'll see you soon. Have a great week. I'm going to get my hair done now. So I love you all so much, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.